but respecting Karinole. Busting out the main to begin with. And Battlefield, the strike. Oh, wow.
I'm sure Karinole's talked about this matchup, but I don't know how good it is for Rosa.
I think the issue is that because Luma dies so easy. Oh my gosh, because Oreo whiffs everything on her. Oh my gosh. Because Luma is much easier to kill and Oreo has a sword, he should be pretty well equipped to just kind of dismantle the Luma and then approach Rosa, but he's doesn't even care about that kind of game plan. He's just going for the throat.
Karinole sticking with his. I mean, he's trying to play on other characters. We might see an Ike, I guess, eventually, but if these games don't go very well, but Karinole not having to learn a new character really in Smash Ultimate because he's just sticking with his Smash 4 main.
Yeah.
I don't know if can actually do that long term, or he's just doing it now. But
well, he's definitely
not going to stop playing Rosalina.
Right, right. He's definitely aware that she's a much more flawed character in this game, and he's looking to, at the very least, you know, cover up some of her
weakest matchups. I don't
kind of like this one.
I don't really think she is necessarily more flawed. It's just there's a lot more characters who can take advantage of her flaws easily.
Well, I think the big issue is the jab movement no longer sliding Luma across the stage, so you can't set up that like perfect zoning spacing as much as you'd like anymore. That's the real big change that makes her feel a lot worse. Yeah, man, this has been a real beatdown.
I think we could very well see the Ike next game. If the rest, unless Karinole wants to come back here, because I don't know. I mean, I'm not really seeing much of anything particular going right for Karinole this game. Well, he baited out that counter. It seemed like a really weird spot to counter because even if he, I mean, it was a landing option. If he countered something, he probably wasn't even gonna hit Rosa.
Right.
But he found a way to land, but Karinole was ready for it.
This is Karinole's big opportunity to bring it back. This
is
ledge trap scenario.
Almost got there in time.
Thinking it.
It sort of went off stage from him, so we didn't get a chance to ledge trap him.
Not sure the F smash was necessary there, but Luma is dead.
Chrom can die pretty early.
Right.
And Rosa has good recovery. She's not afraid to follow him down to make sure that he stays away from the stage.
Nice.
Or you can just catch him trying to land with an up smash. Karinole, despite my initial misgivings, is actually finding lots of openings in Oreo's offense and punishing him for him.
Well, it's really just that one disadvantage state, right? Like, Oreo never really gave himself the opportunity to get back into center stage, and Karinole just chased him around and closed it out. This is that bad situation that he got stuck in last stock that totally turned the game around.
Back throw to a forward air twice, 3 times.
He's ready for that.
Oh, he is dead. Yep. And
cheeky smile from
Karinole.
Karinole. Oreo doesn't seem too phased, so that's always a good sign.
Oreo was doing very well at the start of the game, and well, the last stock was pretty much him just getting edge guarded, but he sort of
he's definitely
got into disadvantage and didn't get back into neutral.
Yeah, he's got to figure out how to mix up his recovery options so that Karinole's not able to just take him to the cleaners like that.
Did he really like air dodge to recover there all that much?
Yeah, so he, like the last 2 hits that Karinole got were both from Oreo.
The up smash was him trying to like air dodge on the stage. Just it, See, if I remembered these things in matches I just watched, that would probably be a good sign for me as a player. It's hard to read opponents' habits when you can't remember what they've just done.
This is true. You do have to take note of things.
Taking it back to Battlefield.
Oh, we see the first dancing blade of the set. It is amazing to me how little Chrom players use that tool because it's so pivotal for Martina. But
I mean, with Marcina, it's like an amazing fast startup move that they can use about whenever, but Chrom has like 7 different amazing fast startup moves they can use about whenever.
Yeah. Also, much less flashy to just press side B 4 times than it is to do stuff.
Oh, boy.
Wow. Oof. I hate to see it. All right, Karinole's chance? Nope.
Oh.
Immediate reversal.
Oreo managed to like nair through him and stay. Well, not nair, up air through him and get the advantage state for himself. Luma's gone. Oreo's off stage. Oreo's dead.
Yeah. Karinole definitely doing a good job of taking advantage of Chrom's weaknesses. I'm not so sure that this was the stage to come back to. At the very least, you know, you should consider Yoshi's Melee, because I think that having platforms closer to the edge so that recovering high was a little bit safer would have helped Oreo a lot in the last game. Because he definitely prefers to recover high.
That being said, Rosalina's pretty big back air you can just sort of short hop back air the platform and push you right back off stage.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a different spacing on Yoshi's Melee though, so you know, we haven't had that legal for all of our tournaments in Columbus, so maybe Karinole would or wouldn't be comfortable with the spacing on that. But Oreo's made this a much closer game for sure.
And Karinole's going really, really low, and Chrom can't go down there to follow her.
Right.
Just going to drift low again. You can threaten him from very far away. And reads the ledge jump and back airs him.
You don't even have to read too hard with Chrom. He's just so fast. You're able to chase your
And
opponent
he's
down.
dead. Just a nice back air to push him off stage, and we're now even at last stock.
You gotta love the way he says sorry after he just like fails to recover.
Sorry.
Wow. Chasing that roll dodge.
I wish more of the characters had regional accents, like Shulk being so delightfully, British-ish. I mean, if Chrom's gonna say sorry, he may as well be entirely Canadian. Sorry, there's a hockey match down there. I need another player. I'll be back.
Going for forward tilt.
Oh man,
smash.
next forward smash, Karinole's dead, which might be right here. Yep.
That move is real good.
Training paid off.
Looked like Karinole tried to neutral get up and then have Luma immediately do something.
Okay.
It didn't work.
So we expect him to ban Yoshi's Brawl and probably Pokemon? Maybe Unova, something? Right?
I mean, if we're looking... Well, why would you think he would ban Yoshi's Brawl?
It's just really easy for Rosalina to get set up under that central platform and make it challenging to approach.
That's just you think he's probably banning that and Smashville because it's hazards off Smashville.
That's true.
I didn't actually see where we were going.
We are at FD,
Yeah.
I
I
believe.
kind of don't like hazards off Smashville,
FD it is.
mainly because it just makes it for the same type of setup as Yoshi's Brawl. Having 2 stages that are the same layout isn't really bad. Like I really prefer having 2 triplats in the stage list.
You gotta complain about Unova and Pokemon 2 first if you're gonna complain about that. Ooh, wow.
You mean Unova and Kalos?
Wow.
Or do you mean Unova and Pokemon or Unova and Kalos also? Yeah, that was a very good quick stock from Karinole.
Kalos I can see the argument for because the platforms are so far out and it has the wall. But yeah, Unova is pretty...
Well, the platforms are higher than Stadium. The platforms are still close to Legend Stadium, but it's also just a much narrower stage. Like, Stadium is very wide.
Right.
With all that space, whereas Unova, the middle doesn't feel like this gaping void where it's like a no man's land you have to cross if your opponent's sort of camped out onto the platform on the other side. Unova feels like they're just right there. Forward smash?
Maybe. definitely looking for it.
Karinole either learning from last time or just choosing a more conservative option on this. Get up
Isn't
from that
Rosa
ledge.
light enough for? Okay. Eventually, he got there.
Is Rosa light enough for what?
The forward tilt to kill it like 124. I would have thought that Chrom's forward tilt would be enough to get the job done, and it's much safer, right? So. Ooh. Dangerous. Makes it back though.
Oh. I'm just nice air dodges to ledge, keeping himself.
Oh wow! Narrowly missed that forward smash. That definitely would have been a kill. This Karinole roll dodges across the stage. He's scheming.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, no.
He's trying to scout out.
He got
There it is.
just got Loom out of there instead
Oh.
of continuing to combo on stage. And
Surprised
just
the
sort
first. Yeah.
of ran into that, tried to nair into him, and got up smash. And that almost killed.
These players seem like totally capable of landing their smashes whenever they need to. Haven't had anyone really live deep into the hundreds in this series.
This is a nice juggle for Karinole.
Yeah.
He's mostly been pushing him back and forth across the stage. This was really the first time in the game he had been keeping up in the air for a long time.
Yeah, it feels so hard to land on FD and in Ultimate because it's such a small platform.
I feel like you sort of have to get sideways to ledge, but you really don't want to have to go near the edge of the stage.
Once you get on the ledge, then you have to deal with ledge trap scenarios. Like Karinole.
Oh, sneaks past him with the back air. So, you know, nair into forward air into up B. We've already seen that a couple times today. That's certainly something he could get even without, you know, having to land any.
That's gonna do it.
I
would have liked to see him,
but he did get it.
Yeah, I would have liked to see him do it. He saw Karinole coming out, just go for it, you know. He's been so reliable on it. You might take a gamble at that point.
Well,
But
Karinole
Oreo,
takes it.
Yeah.